Hey, what's up guys? Shadow Steel here. Welcome back to Railroads Online. We're once again at the little town at the southern end of the map, like question mark. So you'll notice that the class lamps here are green. We've got a section of a train here. While off camera, I actually took the other section of the train back to the main yard, so that was less of a job there. And we got this whole section right here ready to go. We got four gondolas, 2 cars with beams, and 6 carloads of rails. We've been kind of busy off camera too, building up the railroad a little bit. So let's get a good look. Let's get a good run up. Cat here. Place the brakes. Open the cylinder cocks. Turn the dynamo on, and we are ready to depart. Let's see if I can find the whistle. There it is. Alright, here we go. Now, I did some operating. Oh, right, I got the handbrake side on the bot. Here we go. There we go. We're good now. I did some operational things as well while I was off camera, getting things sorted. So we're now operating. Once again, we're just pulling this train out of the main city here, and you'll actually see up ahead there, actually added another section of track out there. So this line is going to be diverting into a small, I guess a branch line, I guess you could say, to the dredger, which is down that way. But we'll go to that when we get to it, honestly. What we need to do now is switch over to the correct main. There we go. Okay, slow her down. We don't need to be going that fast. We got some switches all set up and whatnot for a double track main line here. Well, I mean the double track at the slow speed there. I wasn't sure how tight these curves could be for the last 125, considering it's the largest locomotive in my fleet. The largest locomotive in the game, to be fair. So, we got that going for us. You can kind of see down there, way down there, how far the track's going to go. Now parallel the main a little bit. We can actually kind of match up with the other speed there. That's going downgrade, we're going upgrade. So there we go. Alright. We're doing good. Speed's kind of dipping a little bit, but we don't need to be going that fast. I'll check the switches up here. I hate the mouse cursor on my computer sometimes. Alright, we're aligned. Correct. Good. We're good. We're going to go through the... Like I said, we're going to go to the coal mine and drop this cargo off here. Pick up speed here a little bit. You can see up on the mountain there, you can actually see some trackage up there too. It's not up. Wait, can I see the locomotive that I put up there? Not quite. I don't know if I can or not though. It's hard to tell. Or is that the bridge? No, that's the locomotive. There's a locomotive right across from us there. Oh, let me see something here, because if I'm on the map, it should show. Yeah, there he is. So you can see him from that far away? Yeesh, that's far. Huh, cool. That's actually kind of cool. That's one of the trains that's set up there for a photo opportunity, but haven't gotten a chance to use them yet. Might use them for like a special, like Christmas special or something like that on this map, but that's far away. We're still in the dog days of summer right now. Sorry if I'm whipping the camera around too much here. And keeping maintaining our speed here. Okay, we're coming up to the Y track up here. Alright. Alright, we're not going to be stopping on the siding that's up here, so I need to blast that. Y track over here. Telephone poles go off that way. We're going to match up with another set over here. track turns over here. The siding. Or we? Yeah, we're lined, right? Gotta be lined for that siding. Yeah, we're lined. We're good. Look at the map every now and again. Yeah. And once we get over to the coal mine, we'll drop off our cargo and then head back to the main yard. We should be good there. By the way, I've got a new headset now. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this thing, like in terms of like just audio and whatnot, to make sure everything's good. So there'll be a little finickiness for now. Of the 3 tracked switches down here. Probably could actually go about and rebuild that a little bit, so it's actually like across a bridge or something. Yeah, let's find ditch crosser, I guess. Little town station over there that we need to finish building. Here we come to the loops. Short throttle's at 43%, so we're not doing too bad here. Alright. We're losing speed here. We're going to need to put in more power. Alright, I'm going to full wreck it here. On fire. Here's another shovel coal there. There we go. Back in the cab. There we go. Hopefully I'm not jumping off the track back there, but oh well. Alright, here we come to the loop. The main feature of this particular line is that I had to loop over myself just to get up the hill here. So there's a loop right up there, and I set up some truss bridges up there so I can actually see a good view of it. Alright. Is the train bouncing a little bit? A little bit. So once we get things up and running here, I'm going to change the classification of this train, and we're going to do some shunting or switching over at the over the coal mine, because we got some cars to drop off over there, and I think we have enough to, well, we probably don't have enough to fill up with cars there, but my main goal is to actually get the ironworks set up and ready to go, so we can actually get some more cargo going. More profitable cargo, if you will. Because right now, we don't have a lot going for us. And then I have the surfacing tracks I need to, coaling cars I need to work with, so I'll probably do that first over the over at the main yard complex, but that's a little later. Okay. I need to figure out what I'm doing here exactly in terms of like what I'm going to be producing and whatnot. I think the main goal right now is actually get the bulk of the yards bulk of the lines finished, because I still have a lot of industries to connect. So I haven't connected the oil fields, and I haven't connected the refineries. Yes, I have 2 refineries and I have 1 oil field, I think? I might put another one down somewhere. That's that. Up the hill here. Alright, we've made it to the top of the loop, which is good. I mean, this is not a heavy train for this locomotive, but that's beside the point. Keep it moving here. Alright, there we go. I'm still climbing the grade. So we've got 60 rails behind us and 6 beams behind us. Not doing too bad. Not ideal, but not doing too bad either. Okay, once we reach the top of the grade here, we probably should set up in the siding. The twisting and turning up at this point is kind of goofy, because we're kind of following the terrain here to get up here. And the echo is gone because we're near the top of the grade here. Or near the top of the mountain, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't know why the echo's gone in this area. Oh, that switch is not lined. You're late! I mean, I could have just gone to the map and do that. Okay. Alright, there you go, buddy. Either way, there is a loop up here, so we can actually go around it a little bit easier. Actually, that was probably smart of me, actually, to keep that line like that. Yeah, that probably wasn't a bad idea, actually. Alright, stop. Alright. Slam it on there. Okay, sure, why not? Okay. Now, I'm gonna check on the switches here. Yes. Alright, we're lined for this track here. Okay, and then we got all that going. So we're going to be looping around ourselves, dropping up some rails. I believe... I might as well check on the industries here. Line for that. Okay, line, let's switch back. And then we're going to check all the switches out here. Should be good all the way through, correct. And then we got some industries over here that we need to sort through. We also need to get more equipment out here too. That's another thing. Because I have some equipment. Some equipment ready. We need some coaling buckets. Yeah, you need beams, so I'll take the beams to that track. I've got rails over here already because I've been busy, so. And it looks like one car of rails will do there. Empty hoppers here. Roundhouse and everything's good over there. I think we're gonna drop off the rails on the first. The coaling tower over there is completely empty, so I'm gonna drop off the rails there. I'm gonna drop off the beams over in this one. Kind of a 1-2 kind of punch there, I guess you could do. Alright, so we got a locomotive sitting in here in the shed there. It should be good. I don't like the design of the shed, honestly. I just slapped those two together and it actually looks nice. Oh, I don't think I actually, well. Oh, you know what? I could just teleport over there. I just realized that. There's a telegraph office right next to the locomotive. There we go. Alright, here we are. Get on board. Kind of weird to not hear that echo. Launch it! I feel like you should have a farther zoom than this, honestly. But I guess that's fine. Alright, we're lined correctly. Good. We'll go through here. Now we're going to loop around ourselves here on the route and then connect up with those two coal lines over there. We should be okay. This is all flat around here too, so we're not doing too bad. I didn't leave anything behind, so that's good. Alright. crossover bit over there that I need to be paying attention to. Are we lined? We're lined. Good. I like checking the map instead of actually checking the targets on the Switch to make it real. There's the other coaling tower over there that we gotta send it to. And once we get this all sorted, that's all the cars we got so far. Got some more cargo out there that we gotta sort later, but you know. I know I'm sounding that same whistle code again, but we need to stop. I never turned on. I need to refill this locomotive with sand. Yeah, servicer with sand. So. Oh God, we're going too fast to the siding. We're going too fast to drop off this cargo here already. All right. I kind of like how I set this up a little bit. The two coal mines next to each other. I might put a third one over on that side if I want it. Actually, I might do that. We've got like so much room out here. Little to nothing out here though. Jump out. No, that's not going to drop off all of it. Oh, we'll give it a shot. Huh. Nice. Alright, we're good there. Go over and get a bit blah, blah. I can't talk. I give it a bit of beans. So lately I've been noticing quite a bit actually that these videos, my Railroads Online content is actually doing quite well on my channel, and I'm actually very happy that you guys enjoy these videos, because Lord knows that the reason I started doing these videos was because of the guy who music I'm using actually throughout the videos nowadays. Heiss, great guy, fun guy. Like, his videos are great, honestly, and his gaming content, much less his railroading content, is really fun. Been watching his videos for quite a while now, actually for the past 2 years now, actually, when I think about it, because I've been a YouTube member of his for 2 years, and his like he started when I started watching him. I started watching him because of Railroads Online. That was kind of the game I discovered him through, because he was the community manager at the time of that game. And he was actually also one of the developers of that game. Now, granted, he's since moved on and doing his own project, his own various projects, actually. Very fun. I'm very excited to see what he's, like, all of the stuff he's making nowadays. Like, I mean, his latest couple of videos, especially with Railroader and all this stuff, like, seeing how much he's put into the community he has and the stuff he does, like, it's really cool. And I was more than happy that lately I've been seeing comments from members of his community, on these videos, especially Railroads Online. Just the other day, as of this recording, I saw a comment from one of the people that comments on Heiss's live stream chats. And I'm like, oh hey, it's that guy. And then I noticed a few other subscribers that I got that were also like shared between me and Heiss. And granted, I'm not a big channel. I've got like about 300 subscribers as of right now, but I'm not a big channel. I don't really get a lot of like people coming to my channel just on a daily basis, or at least subscribing to my channel. The people that do subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate that. I mean, I'm already at a point now where lately I'm creeping up on about 320 subscribers as of this recording. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, it'll be over 320. And actually, I can put a little check right now. Anyway, last time I checked, it was at 318. And I've never been one for like milestone numbers or stuff like that. I've never been like that kind of person. But it's always fun to see your subscribe, like always fun to see the number kind of tick up and see people watching your content. And with Railroads Online, it's like I was a bit surprised to see how many people were watching it on my channel, because many people like my main bread and butter of this channel originally was Railworks. I still do the series Railworks Sundays every other Sunday, if I can get a video out. So that's one of those series that I've done for years since this channel began. And I've been sort of dabbling into newer and different games on occasion. And lo and behold, now that I'm seeing that more and more people are coming through with just not just for how frequent I've been uploading and how frequent I've been posting videos, but the videos I've been sharing and stuff. Like, people are really interested in the content I have. Okay, we managed to drop those off pretty well, so that's good. I was a little worried those were not going to drop off. But anyway, point is that I'm very happy and very thankful to you guys for coming over to my channel just to watch my stupid little rambling videos and whatnot. Because again, it's like I grew up loving trains. I grew up like literally I was 3 years old when I first kind of like fell in love with trains. And the story goes that I actually have a huge story that I want to tell when I get to 500 subscribers, but I might actually just kind of like detail that a little bit differently in the future. I'm not going to drop the caboose off here so we can actually get this thing sorted here. But like there's my whole, I wouldn't even say it's like an origin story of my life or something like that, but it's like back when I fell in love with trains, it was actually because of my dad in a way. My dad was a really big, like really helped with kind of fostering my love of trains. Nowadays it's kind of like hit or miss with the family, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Like, of course, people are not going to be into trains as heavily as I am. Hell, I would consider myself a bit of a foamer to some extent. I'm not as extreme as most foamers, but like nowadays, like back in like now that I've been producing content for, God, it's almost been 10 years. My channel was I first made my channel in 2015, February 2015, and it's gonna be 10 years coming up soon. My first video literally is dated from March 15th, or February of 2015. I think I have a video earlier than that from 2014 actually, if I'm not mistaken, but that one, I since deleted that video. But I've actually debated on whether or not I want to recreate that old video from back in the day to kind of show off like how the channel was originally going to start. But yeah, there's a lot of like little things here and there that I've been doing over the years, and I'm very happy with how you guys have been going to my channel, kind of taking a look at my videos and whatnot. Like Derail Valley has been a very interesting game. A game that I really wanted to do for years on my channel. I really wanted to do a Derail Valley series on my channel, but I never got around to it because my computer was just never able to run Derail Valley well enough where it would just like where it would just simply allow me to record and just do everything accordingly. And now it's like, well, I can do that now, and started a brand new playthrough on Derail Valley that was very much a thing that I wanted to do. As soon as when a simulator was announced and they announced that you could have multiple saves, I'm like, okay, rock on. I'm gonna start my Derail Valley playthrough once I get everything set up for the simulator. And then there was that teaser video I shared of my Derail Valley playthrough, which is basically me recreating the intro to Railroad Tycoon 2. That was kind of like, that was one of the very things, and that's kind of one of the games I used to play when I was a little kid. For years I was playing Railroad Tycoon 2's sandbox mode, and went ahead and went to the effort of recreating, oh shit, I'm stuck. Went to the effort of recreating Railroad Tycoon 2's original intro. And yeah, I just like, now looking back on it, like my channel has kind of become its own little thing. And I really have to thank you guys about that. I really do appreciate you guys coming over, taking a look at what I have, what kind of videos I have, and all that kind of stuff. Of course, I'm just really thankful for that. I never really like say that very often because I don't. I just, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, it's this is my hobby. This is kind of what I'm doing. It's a hobby. It's 100% a hobby. It's never been my job. It never will be my job. That's why my upload schedules are always so infrequent. Is because of just how I treat this. I treat this as a hobby because and as a result, I never get stressed about it. I don't worry about it too much. If I miss a day or two, I'm like, oh well, I'll make it up on the next time. But seeing how much you guys have been enjoying this content and whatnot, it's actually made me think about like, okay, what do I do next? How do I go about this from here on out, and so on and so forth. I mean, my last Railroader video, I actually was doing something that one guy on a Discord, one of the Discords I'm on, like was like, hey, you should try and take that over Red Marble. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. That's a good video idea. And went ahead and did it for the most part. But yeah, it was just like nowadays, it's like looking at the channel nowadays, looking how it's evolved and changed. Like my very first Let's Play on the channel was one of the most ridiculously put together things ever. Like, it was so, like, I wouldn't even say it was like bad. Well, no, I would definitely say it was bad because I was literally trying to piece together how to do a face cam and record the gameplay on two different softwares. I didn't even use OBS at the time. Now I'm using OBS, and I have a much better idea of what I'm doing. But back then, I was using two different programs, both of which you could download for free, essentially. And then just like, well, free/paid, because you had to pay for a registration key, and then so on and so forth. It was Bandicam and UCam, of all things, I was using back then. And the first video of me just shows me just sitting on my desk with a jacket on, of all things. Like, I don't remember what was going on, but like, I had little earbuds, like the mic was, I think I was using the webcam mic, of all things, to record my voice. Because I didn't have a headset at that time or something. It was just like so weird. Now now I've got a headset with a mic. I'm actually looking into getting a proper microphone nowadays to kind of get the to get some more audio and whatnot, like clear audio and whatnot. And yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, at the end of the day, I've really appreciated like putting things into a hobby that I really do enjoy. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy making YouTube content on occasion. I don't see it as a job. If I saw it as a job, I'd be like, okay, well, we gotta do this again today, and so on and so forth. But today, now, like looking at it now, I'm like, well, this is gonna be awesome. Let's go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking like I said, and today, like with Railroads Online, this seems to be the biggest series I've had on my channel for years. I've had other series that popped up every now and again that were really big. And Railroads Online in particular, like that suddenly, when it suddenly exploded in terms of like its view counts and everything, I'm like, what's happening? Like, my channel never was one of those channels that was like always like on the forefront of the YouTube front page. And suddenly, when I started doing Railroads Online, it was getting featured on the YouTube front page, so much so that I've even seen my own video pop up on my homepage of YouTube. I guess because of what's recommending me of what videos to watch. In fact, that actually happened with the last Railroads Online video. And for some reason, it popped up on my YouTube feed of just, hey, here's a video you might want to watch. And it was literally my own video. Like, what the hell? But yeah, it's just one of those things where I look at it now and I see now why people think, well, I'm doing this. If I'm doing this well, then I might as well go into this full time. I might as well quit my job and do this. Not realizing that even though you do get your occasional viral video, it's not going to get, it's not going to, you're not going to be able to sustain that. I mean, my first video to crack 1,000 views was, oh god, it was the first Railroads Online video I did after I was so I think it was oh god, which one was it? It was a Railroads Online video that cracked over 1,000 views, and wow, that's it was the first Grand Tour video. That was the one that broke 1,000 views, and I'm like, okay, that's okay. So I guess this content is really interesting to people. And of course, you always have to do what people are interested in. If you do it as a job, that's what the kind of the motive, the interest is. People come to you because they're interested in your content. But at the end of the day, you make the content you are interested in, and as a result, people come to you because they are interested in what you are interested in, and so on and so forth. I mean, gaming is my main. I was always interested in doing Let's Plays. I've always been interested in doing that. That's always kind of the thing I wanted to do as a hobby. I never saw YouTube as a career opportunity. I never saw it as just okay, I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna be the big YouTuber now. I'm gonna be the next. Using Heist as an example, I'm going to be the next Heist. Well, no. I never saw myself like that. I'm glad people are coming to see my content. I'm glad that there are people that, especially from Heist's side of things, they're coming over and saying, hey, I like your content, and so on and so forth. Well, of course, I'm very appreciative of that. And maybe someday I'll do collaborations with other YouTubers like Heist, with other games, but even so, it's I mean, not too long ago, I actually popped in a stream with Midland. I was on one of his streams doing, I think it was a community stream or something like that, and that was the first time I was on a bigger channel that I wasn't doing any video for, and it was one of those things, I just it dawned on me fairly quickly afterwards, oh, Midland's a channel of over 1,000 subscribers. My dinky little ass channel's got less than 500. I'm nowhere near the size of these bigger channels that are already doing this content on a regular basis. But I'm getting views and I'm getting people are actually coming over to my channel because they are interested in my content. I actually, when I talked about the first Railroads Online video that blew up on my channel, I'm this is what people are interested in this? I was completely shocked, and several people pointed out, well, yeah, it might not be the greatest game, but people are obviously interested in it. And that made me realize, I love this game. Yeah, I really do like this game personally, but I also. And I know there's some flaws to it, obviously. I mean, they just recently announced, as of this recording, last week as this video's released, but earlier they announced that they were coming out of early access and actually putting console ports. And there's this huge drama within the game's community and everything. And it's a game. Games are going to have issues. Games are going to have bugs. They're going to have glitches. Nothing's going to be perfect, and if you enjoy playing it, then that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. And that was kind of my thought process there. I enjoy playing Railroads Online because I enjoy it. I enjoy running the trains. I enjoy building the track. I mean, look at what I've built so far. I mean, this is probably the finale of the Grand Tour here right now because we are coming up to the main yard now. And it's kind of funny that the sun is also setting here, because we have traveled all across the entire route now. Whoop, we are going into the siding here. Whoopsie. But yeah, it's one of those things where looking back on it now, it's this is a series, this video, the Railroads Online has become kind of a great, I really do enjoy it. I really do. And to see how far it's come since the game's initial release, that's another thing that I always want to, like that's another thing that I've always noticed. Railroads Online, when it first came out, was like the map here. The map that I'm using didn't exist. You had to get a fan-made program that would like allow you to do the things that this map does. That program had been continuously supported by the community for 2 years, almost 3 years now, because the game's almost 3 years old now. And nowadays it's like, okay, and it's like, my lord, you realize like they are now adding things that like on a game that a lot of people have said, oh, this is an unfinished game, this is a broken game, or something like that. I've seen some people say that. There's been some controversies with this game over the 3 years it's been out. But I enjoy it for what it is. A little game to run trains. And as we enter the yard, and as we kind of pull our train to a stop here, as we fly into the yard at high fucking speed, I just want to leave you with this little tidbit here. If there's ever a game, like, don't worry about what other people think. Never worry about what other people think. Do what you do what you enjoy. And if people enjoy, like, and if you enjoy what you like, and if you enjoy it, then that's what really matters at the end of the day. Don't worry what other people think. Don't worry about how people are going to view your content. If they think your content is bad, well, that's their opinion. It's not how you, if you don't feel, but there's always constructive criticism, and then there's people that are just assholes. And that's far, you know, like one of the things I always hold in my head, like one of the things that has always been true to me in my, like, of how I view things. People are assholes. Don't let it get to you. And just do what you enjoy. So with that, I'm going to end the episode here. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.